This episode of Mobile Geeks is brought to you by GoToMeeting. Nicole Scott here from Mobile Geeks, and today I'm going to be taking a closer look at the Samsung Galaxy S4. Now this has been out for a few months, so I'm going to try to show you 10 things that you may not know about your handset. Now everyone knows about the notification bar when you pull it down with one finger, but have you ever tried pulling it down with two? It pulls up the entire quick settings. And if you decide to push the edit button, you can actually rearrange which 5 quick launch items you see in the notification bar at the top. Have you ever lost your remote control? Well, have no fear, your Samsung Galaxy S4 can help you out. There's an app called Samsung Watch On, and I've actually synced this with my service provider back in Canada. So this is actually what's playing right now at 6 o'clock in the evening. Now, if I were to click on, say, this one, it'll show me a synopsis, and I can choose to send it to my TV. Or if I hit this button up here, I can turn my TV on or off, volume up or down, channel as well as mute. You should be no stranger to multi-window support, but let me show you how to get the most out of it. So let's say I want to send a message while I'm looking at maps. So let's hit add message. Now when I start typing, I lose my vision of the maps. Now we can hit this button here, and it provides you with a pop-up keyboard, so you can continue typing while you're looking at the map to, say, give an address. Have you ever gotten a phone call in the middle of the night? Well, it happens to me all the time, and sometimes I don't really want to be bothered. One of the great things about this is you can actually block calls. So go into Settings, My Devices, and then if you head down here, you'll see Blocking Mode. So you can actually enable that, and you can disable incoming calls, timer, LED. You can say, if you're always going to bed at, say, the same time, you can say always turn it on between this time and this time. Now, if you really don't want to miss any important calls, which most of us don't, just all your contacts, favorites, or customized about who can call you. So that's another little trick for getting your phone to work for you. Now, it's no secret that turning on your Wi-Fi will save you data, but did you know that if you went into Wi-Fi and then hit Advanced, you can actually set a timer. So say you're at work from 9 to 5, you can actually set that 9 to 5. And then every day your Wi-Fi will be on from that time. So the next step has to do with sound. Plug in a pair of headphones, and then you'll see your earphones are connected. Pull down your notification bar, head on into Settings, go over to My Device, and then scroll into Sound. Click on Sound, and go all the way down to the bottom to Adapt Sound. So now, turning up the volume isn't the only way that you're going to be able to get the best sound. So you can actually hit Start, and then you're going to hear a series of, beeps and boops and all of these things. You can say yes or no, and then it'll actually adjust the sound for your headphones so you get the highest quality. Have you ever wanted to get a closer look when you're playing a video? If you head into Samsung's own video player and you play a video, you can actually pinch to zoom, which is pretty cool. You can actually go around the entire screen in a pinch to zoom kind of way. Another cool thing is you can actually control the volume. Directly on the screen on the right is sound, on the left is brightness. Now before we get into the final 3 things that you may not know about your Samsung Galaxy S4, why don't we hear from our sponsor? Now I spend a lot of time traveling for business, and you know how much more you get done when the entire team is working together. If you haven't already checked out GoToMeeting with HD Faces, you really should. Share the same screen so you all stay on the same page. The built-in HD video conferencing makes it feel like everybody is in the same room, and since you're sharing the same screen, everyone stays on the same page. Launch or join a meeting from anywhere using your computer, smartphone, or tablet. And if you have an iPad, you can even present directly from that. Try GoToMeeting free for 30 days. For this special offer, visit gotomeeting.com, click the Try It Free button, and use the promo code GEEKS. Now remember to use the promo code GEEKS to support our show. Have you ever gotten a phone call and you haven't quite been able to hear the other person? Well, there's a few things you can do. Up here you can personalize your sound, so adaptive sound, soft sound, clear sound. Here you can actually turn off noise canceling, and here you can add in a little bit of extra volume. Now the last 2 are going to be about customizing your device. Now in case you just didn't know, for some reason I feel like a few people didn't know how to do this, you can set your wallpaper by tapping on any blank part of the home screen. So you can do home screen, lock screen, so you can personalize it for however you want. Now let's just carry on and get a closer look at the lock screen. So in my devices, there it is, lock screen. So you can set multiple widgets. So you tap that and then you hit lock screen widgets. So you can choose to do camera, or you can do your favorite app. So that's how you can launch the camera app from the home screen. And now one thing that I feel like a lot of people don't know where that is. So down in there, that's where you can customize your home screen. So I've changed mine to Nicole Rocks. And then you can actually choose to have that show up or not. So let's put that back. Let's hit save. Right? Or you can do clock or personal message. So you don't even need to have that in there. So you can see that this option just has the clock. So those were 10 hidden features that you may not have known about the Samsung Galaxy S4. If you've got a gem or two tucked away that you'd like to share, please leave me a comment below. And right over here is where you can subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. So I'm your host, Nicole Scott, for Mobile Geeks.
What?